So here is a football question. I'm asking you because you played the sport and I never did. I've talked to a lot of players and coaches, and this is an interesting topic that I'm taking a poll on because it seems to me, I watched Justin Fields. He's got all the quick twitch physically. He's hell of an athlete. And you watch Mac Jones. God, he is not an athlete. He has no quick twitch in his body. But what Mac Jones has is something I'm calling mental fast twitch. Because playing football to me, it's not about being super smart. Nope. It's just about reacting quickly and knowing what to do quickly. And Joe Montana had it. In my opinion, Nick Mullins has it, although his physical abilities may not allow him to, do it in the NFL. You kind of need both. Jimmy does not have mental fast twitch, in my opinion. He just doesn't. He gets from A to B too slowly. I look at Justin Fields. He gets from A to B very slowly. He's not a one-read quarterback. It's just one read, 2, 3, maybe now I should scramble. And you can do that at Ohio State because you have all the time in the world, but in the NFL, you don't. So my question is, do you write off a guy like that? Or do you say, you know what, that's just Ohio State's offense. Give him some time with Kyle, and he can learn all of that.
Well, I do think that there are certain things in the NFL about football which cannot be coached. Your expression, mental fast twitch, is something
mental fast twitch. I've never heard anyone say it. I'm inventing the term, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I know that. I know that. It's something that you cannot teach to anyone. It's something you have to born with.
That's what I'm thinking.
A lot of NFL players are there just because of hard work and things like that, and because they have the desire. That's something that, as well as mental fast twitch, cannot be coached.
Yes.
To anyone.
Yes.
But the greatest of them is those players that have that desire, and everything else what you cannot coach to them.
Yes.
And I do think that, well, Kyle is a genius, but
yes,
I prefers robots in the NFL.
Yes.
We should say that. I don't think that he can teach that to anyone.
He couldn't teach it to Jimmy.
Nope.
And what he likes about Nick Mullins is the mental fast twitch.
Yep.
What he likes about Kirk Cousins is the mental fast twitch. I think it's something like that needs to be talked about with quarterbacks, like a physical trait. Arm strength, quick twitch in your legs, mobility, mental fast twitch. Not how smart are you? Like, I'm sure Justin Fields is really smart. I'm sure he took AP classes and gets great grades and is going to get a good Wonderlic score. But when you're on the field and you're dropping back, how quickly do you find the open man? Because when I watch him at Ohio State, it takes him forever. Whereas Mac Jones is just every time on time with anticipation. So the fact that he's a total non-athlete doesn't come into play that much. It will in the NFL, but I just trust Mac Jones' ability to execute Kyle Shanahan's offense much more than I trust Justin Fields. And if Kyle couldn't get Jimmy Garoppolo to process quicker, how's he going to get anyone to process quicker? And I think we got to look at these when we're talking about potential quarterbacks. Not how smart are you? What is your mental fast twitch like?
Yeah.
Alex Smith has it.
And there weren't so many players with that ability, with that elite mental fast twitch. Just to mention some, Peyton Manning, right now Tom Brady, who is still playing, Aaron Rodgers,
Drew Brees.
Yep, those players are one of a kind.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, but Patrick Mahomes is kind of a combination of that mental fast twitch and a physical
fast twitch. It's true. That is true.
Yeah.
So Mac Jones has the mental fast twitch. Kyle Trask has the mental fast twitch.
Yep.
Justin Fields and Trey Lance have the physical fast twitch. Trevor Lawrence has both.
Yep.
Kellen Mond may have both. We'll see. Waruna Pereira says, some thoughts on the J.J. Watt to the Cardinals trade, please. We started on that. We'll give you a quick cliff notes of what we said. We both feel that it's a significant move, that it is another indication that the Cardinals are improving. We already know the Rams are improving. We feel like this cements the Niners in last place in the NFC West. Even if Jimmy Garoppolo plays 16 games, they have the worst team in the NFC West. That's how we feel. Maybe we're being too hard on them. And you know what? They could make some really big moves in free agency in a few weeks. I just don't expect them to. I don't. You know why? because they won't get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo until June 1 at the earliest. And that's not going to help them for next year. It's just not. See, to me, when I look at the Niners, they're the Rams. But a year later, they're like a year behind the Rams. They lost the Super Bowl a year behind the Rams. They had the Super Bowl hangover a year behind the Rams. And this year, they're going to be 500, maybe a little bit above. But it won't be good enough in this division. And ultimately, they'll get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo either before the season or after the season, the way that the Rams did with Goff. It just took them a while.